It's the opening day of the season, and there have been no championship vacancies over the summer at all, so we remain in charge of Reading. Hello and welcome to Club 4, episode 11 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you in the EFL Championship. We're at home to Crystal Palace. I will then play the Coventry game in the EFL Cup off camera, and I'll bring you back to show you our trip to Birmingham City in the Championship. And as I said in the introduction, we are still at Reading because no championship jobs have come up over the summer. There have been vacancies, but they were in the Premier League or the lower divisions. Currently, there is one vacancy, which is the Everton job. Favourite for that one is the England manager, Unai Emery. Strange one, but there you go. So if that results in a domino effect and creates a championship vacancy, we'll apply for it. If not, we'll remain in charge of Reading. And let's go straight into today's match, and I will show you the team. Okay, so the team for the match against Crystal Palace is Boyce Clark in goal, Godwin Malif, Williams, Bryan and Bristow, the back four, Carter at the base of midfield, Galdames and Young in central midfield, Sibley and Martin on the wings, Carmelo up front. Let's submit the team and go give the team talk. The assistant manager is recommending go out there and impress me. Yeah, absolutely. We will pump the fists and go with that. And let's kick the match off and see if we can go and grab the win. So Crystal Palace are going with a 4-4-2 against our 4-3-3 formation. And they've had the first shot of the match, although it is off target. Let's demand more. We are at home, so let's try and get the lads going a bit. There have already been goals in the other games, as you can see. Wimbledon 1-up at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Derby County 1-up away at Barnsley. Stoke 1-up away at Nottingham Forest. West Brom 2-0 up at home to QPR. So we absolutely need to get a win here. Let's demand more. I don't think we're going to go attacking just yet. Crystal Palace have had the first shot on target of the game. But we have the first meaningful highlight. Carter to Carmelo. Young plays it through. Martin takes it wide. Plays it back to Carter. To Bristow. Bristow down the left, cuts inside, finds Carter, plays it back to Galdames, Young into Martin, Martin back to Carter, Carter to Young, Young to Camelo, Galdames, Carter, Galdames, Carter again, Young to Camelo, Camelo plays it wide to Godwin Malif, he cuts it back, and it's cut out, and eventually, Crystal Palace go back to their keeper, but then he gives the ball away. Sibley to Carter, Young into Camelo, and Sergio Camelo has his first goal of the season, his first goal for Reading, and it's Reading 1, Crystal Palace 0 after 38 minutes. Don't need to see the replay, it was quite obvious how we scored. And what does that do to the table? Lifts us up to 9th in the table. Could do with another goal or two on the board just to lift us a little bit higher up the table. Right, let's get into the dressing room. Things are going well. I know you're capable of better. We'll start the second half. Don't think we need to do any subs yet as we're winning. It looks like Martin is going to be the first one to come off though, but not yet. We'll wait until the hour mark to make that change. Let's encourage the lads in the second half. Simicast to Vargas for Crystal Palace. And we've won it back. Martin takes it over halfway. Is he going to play a through ball? He does. Finds Carmelo. And Carmelo has his second of the game. Second goal for Reading. And it is 2-0. Lovely goal. And I think we will watch this one just to appreciate the quality of Martin's play. He runs over the halfway line. Plays a lovely ball into the feet of Carmelo. And Carmelo goes across the keeper. It's in the back of the net before he's even moved. 2-0 up. And that surely is job done. So we will now make those substitutions. So Martin can come off. And Salcedo on. Mate can come on for Sibley. In fact, we'll bring on we'll bring on Mate for Sibley, and we'll save one sub for later on in the second half. Ballos just hit the crossbar for Crystal Palace, and the chance goes begging. So we're 2-0 up, 72 minutes on the watch, and Godwin Malif needs to come off as the final change. Dion Sanderson will replace him, and Boyce Clark makes a clearance but only finds Adramola. Adramola finds Sanabria, and is it going to be offside? It is offside. How much by? Oh, there's two of them well offside. Sanabria was one of them, and it is disallowed, so it remains 2-0. And let's encourage the lads again. I'm not going to go with the assistant's advice of pressing Jack Stacey. And what does that do to the league table? We're up to 7th, just outside the playoffs. It's only the first match of the season, so we're only paying a limited amount of attention to that. And this time, Will Hughes has given Crystal Palace a way back into the game. 88 minutes gone. Right, we're going to go attack him, as is my want to see out a game. Certainly not going to go defensive. So 5 minutes of time added on signalled. We're in the third, in fact we're in the fourth of those already. And into the final minute, and still no highlights. Be quite happy if it stays that way, if I'm honest. The 5 minutes is up, and the referee blows the final whistle. So it's a 2-1 win on the opening day of the season. Not as comfortable as it could have been, but a win is a win. So I will see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Okay, so having got the win in the Carabao Cup, it is now time for the Championship game against the Birmingham City, and these are your teams. Ours is Brad Collins in goal, a back four of Godwin Malif, Rhys Williams, Kean Bryan and Ethan Bristow, Simon Carter at the base of midfield, Pablo Galdames and Louis Sibley in central midfield, Yaku Mate and Josh Martin on the wings, Sergio Camelo up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, so the assistant manager is recommending carry on your last performance into this match and we'll do well. Yeah, I think we will outstretch the arms and say that, and let's kick the match off. Okay, the match is underway, but there haven't been any highlights yet. Birmingham get the first shot, but not on target. The first actual highlight started off as a Reading highlight, but Birmingham have got the ball back and they are playing through us at the moment. Karem to Challenger, back to Rothwell, back to Svoboda, Anderson into Smith. Smith finds Semenyo, and the shot is wide. They miss a glorious opportunity to take the lead, and we've got away with that one. We'll demand more at this point. And this time it is our highlight. It's a free kick on the just outside the area. Martin with it goes round the wall and crashes it in off the upright. And we will watch the replay just to appreciate the quality of that finish. So there's Martin's ball round the outside of the wall, in off the upright beyond the diving goalkeeper. Birmingham City 0, Reading 1. And that lifts us to second in the league, which is a nice place to be at this point. We deserve it. We're ahead. In fact, we're behind on XG, but we've had more shots on target. Excuse me. Ethan Bristow looks like he's going to be the first substitute. The only question is going to be whether he makes it to half time before he comes off or not. And he's going to be followed by Yaku Mete, and the same question is going to apply to him as well. It's not ideal, but hopefully we can see them both through to half time and then take a decision. Campbell's ball in, Semenyo with the header, loops over the crossbar, and the highlight comes to an end. So we've got just less than 15 minutes to go till half time. We hold a narrow 1-0 lead, and let's encourage the lads, I think, one more time before half time. See if we can get one more chance out of the first half to further extend our lead. It doesn't look like we're going to. There's only one added minute signalled, and it is half time. So we will go into the dressing room, give the lads some words of encouragement. We're doing well. We can definitely find another gear. And let's have a look at those substitutions. I think Yaku Mete definitely needs to come off. He's short of fitness and on a yellow card. Never a good combination. Sibley needs to come off as well, so we'll bring on Harvey White for him, and also Ethan Bristow at left back. In fact, what we'll do is put Kean Bryan to left back and bring on Dion Sanderson for Ethan Bristow, I think, although yeah, I'll go with Dion Sanderson. So we're making 3 subs at half time, and let's start the second half, dropping in courage right at the start to try and get the lads to give us a little bit more. We're still behind on XG, despite being well ahead on shots on target, and hopefully we can hold on for a narrow win here. It's a Birmingham City highlight this time. Gundo to Smith. Smith ball over the top, and Campbell is in here, and Tyrese Campbell has levelled things up for Birmingham. So we need to demand more at this point. And I think we're going to go attacking as well. We'll chase the game and see if we can get back into it. We're, as you can see, well behind on XG. and we've had more shots on target, but we've conceded way more shots. Semenyo's running the show. He's lost out there though to Galdames. Camelo is in here, 1-on-1. Doesn't manage to get the shot away, pulls it back for Clark, who heads over the top, and the chance is wasted. Will we get one more opportunity? Let's demand more one last time. See if we can force a chance to win the match. A draw, not a disaster. It's too early in the season for it to be that, but a disappointment, certainly. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything. We will demand more one more time. 3 added minutes signalled. We're in the final one of those right now, and it looks like it's just drifting to a conclusion. That's exactly what happens. It finishes Birmingham City 1, Reading 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're in 5th position in the championship table, 4 points from our opening 2 games. 3 teams have a perfect record, and we're just tucked in the group right behind them. So a solid but not perfect start to the season. And let's take a look at the schedule and make a decision as to when we're going to come back. And I think we'll come back. We'll play quite a chunk of games, I think, and I'll bring us back for the back-to-back home games in October against Wimbledon and Derby, by which time the championship table should have begun to take shape. And that will be tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.